In this video, Munira Zahabi breaks down the DISC personality types and how to use them in your relationship. She's a DISC behavioral consultant and she uses that framework to help people better understand themselves and improve communication in every area, including relationships. She's helped countless clients discover how to align with the right people, whether it be in business, friendships, or love. If you have ever felt misunderstood in your relationship, this is for you. So let's dive right into it. What is a DISC certified? What is a DISC certification?
So DISC is a behavior analysis, and you take the test. It takes about anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. It asks you different questions to understand what your style of communication is.
Okay.
So the DISC quadrant refers to the behavioral model that categorizes personalities into 4 different styles. There's dominance, influence, steadiness, and then conscientious. Now, how do you approach life? It is the way that you look at things, right? And every person has all 4 quadrants at any given time in their life. But the problem is they don't know how to approach. How do you take that? Now, there are some people, like if you are on a ship and it's sinking, you want somebody with a D personality to take over because he's going to get you out of there alive, right? If you are in a party setting and you hear this one person laughing loudly, they're the center of attention. That a person has a influence. Their main personality is influence because they are the life of the party. And these are the people who never can hold a steady conversation. So if you're doing business with this kind of a person, you have to go back to Pluto and come back because they are that kind of a person. The S personality is focused. They're good with relationships. They are the people who always feel, let's not do anything so that anybody can feel bad. They keep the peace in a team. They're warm, they're patient, and they're supportive. And those are the people you want. They're the ones who are good HR people, who keep the loyalty and appreciation of all of the people, and they are very good listeners. And conscientious are the people who are, they are the people who if you are writing a policy and procedure, they're the ones who are going to dot every I and cross every T, and everything has to be prim and proper. So if you're in that high profile job and you want things done correctly, then you hire some people in that capacity. So the thing is, the personality traits don't only help you understand who you are, also helps you understand how to talk to other people, because it helps you recognize other people's personalities, and you look at their personality skills and you say, okay, this person is going to be good at this job. So nowadays, what is happening with all of the AI stuff, companies are now taking over the DISC and they're making their applicants take that test to see, one, if they are going to be good in that role that they are applying for. It also helps when you are a manager and you have teams talking about business. It also helps if you're a salesperson trying to sell your wares. It also helps with relationships, because then a man who is dating a woman can understand, one, his own personality, and understand how this person works as well.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Makes sense. Has there been a time in your relationship where you have used the DISC framework to navigate a situation?
No, I haven't. Not in my personal relationships, but I've done it with my kids.
Oh, yeah. How did you use that?
So I have a daughter who is a very conscientious. She's a very C personality. She has to do things a certain way. She has to check things a certain way. I didn't realize that she had that personality because I would just rush her into things. I'm a very high DI personality. I can be the life of the party sometime. I can be a high dominance person. And with the high dominance person, you're like an eagle, right? You are not going to take any nonsense. You just want to dive in, get it done, and you're done. So when I have things that I need to do with her, I have to give her enough time, one, to complete a task, and then also make sure that she knows what she's supposed to do. At given intervals, I have to keep telling her, you know, you have to finish this. This is the things that you want to do. She'll keep telling me, yes, I know, I know, I know. But the fact is, you keep them on task by just reminding them. You can't rush these people. So learning about the DISC allowed me to look at my kids differently also and assign different tasks. I have a daughter who is also a high D, right? And she, you know, you don't give her stories, you give her bullet points. Like, wake up at 7, have breakfast 7:30, leave the house at 8, you know, things like that. So
that's what works for her.
Right, so bullet points work for her. So, for example, if you are traveling together, then she's the one who's also going to make the list and keep everybody on track. So, if you know their personality, then you just know that, you know, this is how she operates. So, if you're in a team setting and if you're like going camping with everybody, then everybody gets mad because you're the taskmaster. Oh my God, can't we just relax? Then you just have to tell her, you know, don't plan anything for me on Tuesday afternoon. I'm just going to sit by the pool and just read a book. And then she knows not to bother you. But if you don't, so those are the things. Communication in relationship is very, very important.